Morning, Luca.
Dad.
Dad? Can we stick with Daddy, please? You're only 1.5, yeah?
Sorry, Dad.
Well, you're just being rude now, aren't you? Anyway, do you want to hear a joke?
No.
Well, I'm filming a video, so I need like content. Can I just tell you a joke, yeah?
Okay.
Awesome, okay, ready? What is the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. Could at least pretend to laugh. Thanks, bro. Right, before we start the video, what does everyone need to make sure they do?
Knock.
Yeah.
This day.
Uh-huh. Good one.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself.
Game on. Game on. Game on. Why are you touching your hair, Luke? Just eat it, bro. Look, it's right there. Good morning and welcome to another video. And today is going to be a full day of eating. Says, can you explain the premise behind a full day of eating?
You eat food
For how long?
all day.
There we go. Good. Got it. So, breakfast, as you've just seen, is going to be partly made up of this, aka the sickest breakfast you've ever seen in this video so far, which is French toast with bananas and maple syrup. The basic...
Are you going to show your drink?
Bit rude. Insolence. The basis for the French toast was chocolate brioche from Aldi's. We've just like sliced it up. I say we. Sarah sliced it up. Fried it in egg, and then it's just egg and milk, and then it's just icing sugar, maple syrup and banana. I've got the... What are you doing? Why are you hiding behind the syrup?
You placed it right in front of me.
Oh, where else am I going to put it? If I put it there, he's going to take it.
I have to sit in a designated seat.
Where? You can sit here if you want the game seat. If you're ready to step up. You ready for that?
Oh, Luca, here you go.
So, as well as the French toast, I've got 30 grams of vanilla whey from My Protein. Any of My Protein stuff, use the link in my description, we automatically become best friends, and you get an invite to my birthday party, and you get an invite to my funeral if and when I die. Then I've got, in addition, this is the big one, right? So it's not Aldi's, I apologise Aldi's, but it's Weetabix's Protein Crunch, right? So it's like, it basically tastes like Weetos. They look a bit like, what are those crisps called, Says? By the way, we've got a friend around and she sat just awkwardly off camera, so if you notice that Sayers keeps looking in that direction, it's because there's a weird hobo sat in our kitchen. What are those crisps called? You know, like the little pasta looking ones?
I don't know.
I mean, they look like those.
Yeah.
Come on, think, what are they called?
Frazzles.
Oh, no, they're not called Frazzles.
Move on. That's not working.
I know what you mean.
What are they called? Come on, this is absolutely fundamental.
Should we Google it? Beagles.
Beagles are actually, I know what you mean, but that's not the same thing. God damn it, I can't think of the name, but you know what I mean. Those crisps that look like those, right? Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to have some of this. I mean, it's protein, right? So there's 20 grams of protein in 100 grams, which is what I'd have in a bowl. So that, then my protein, then I'm good. Now, in terms of plans for the day, Says, any updates in that department?
No.
No? Excited. Good one, Luke, you just want to, yeah, that's fine. Bowl back, please. Thank you. Daddy's going to have some cereal. What do you want? Shreddies. Okay.
The Beagles, I think.
Yeah.
They're not called Beagles, but they're really good. I don't know why I've chosen to do this before the French toast. That makes no sense because that's getting cold as we speak. Right, in terms of life updates, there's one there, Luke. Look. What's there? Ooh. In terms of life updates, I weighed in this morning at 86.5 kilos, is that right? 86.5? Pretty sure 86.5, which is the highest I've been so far in this bulk, so that's good.
Okay, Danny, have some of these.
If you follow me on Instagram, you'd be fully aware of that fact, and also of the fact that yesterday I ate friggin' loads of food, which has obviously contributed towards the bulk. So I had like loads of pizza and chips and stuff because it was £5 pizza, and as everyone knows, when it's £5 pizza, you need to get at least 2 pizzas. Yeah, at Mattdoesfitness, go and do it now because... Says, can you give us one reason why you'd want to follow me on Instagram, from your experience?
No, sorry.
What do you mean no? I'm cutting it out. Let's go again. Says, can you give us one reason why people like to follow me on Instagram?
Do you want to tell me what I should say and then...
Okay, say,
heavily scripted.
just say it's the best Instagram account around. Says, do you want to give us one reason why people would follow me on Instagram?
It's the best Instagram account around.
Okay, we're gonna finish this, and then I'll update you on what's next. Possibly training, possibly not training, who knows. Okay, so after threatening to be nice for like 2 days, weather has reverted to type, aka overcast, aka rainy, aka sucks. But it's good to get Luca out of the house, so we're gonna mess around out here for a bit and then I'll see you at the gym. I'm here, quick weather update. Still sucks. Now it's a pool workout. I'm gonna keep it pretty quick because firstly, this is a day of eating. Secondly, you saw this same workout last week. And thirdly, today is Easter Friday and I'm pretty sure the gym closes early. See you in there. And check this bad boy out. This looks freaking sweet. So we've got sweet potato, chickpeas, roasted chickpeas, hummus, tomatoes, courgette. Got Luca making incredibly weird grunting noises in the background. Onion, halloumi, like various bits of salad. It's basically like a friggin' massive Buddha bowl. If you know my channel, what?
He's pretending to be the blender.
Luca does a pretty sick blender impression. Basically goes like this. Anyway, yeah, so it's like a massive Buddha bowl, which is basically, the definition of a Buddha bowl is like a bowl full of stuff. Looks pretty friggin' healthy. There's like micros all over the shop, so it's a good contrast to some of the other bits I've been eating today or will be eating today. So the plan is to eat this. Bloody hell, that's good. Then we're gonna venture out, even though it's like minus 10 degrees and raining, and find some sick dessert / thumbnail material. We made it, the hunt is over. We've come to the Orchard Lane Coffee House, which is like around the corner from my house, and it's freaking sick. The options are like outrageous. They've got stuff like Oreo cakes and like apple and custard, apple crumble, cherry crumble, like mocha, so many options. It was a very tough decision, so in true Mattdoesfitness style, I just got two. So I've got like a lemon meringue thing here, and then that is like an apple and custard muffin, which I reckon is going to be solid. Sarah's got it's like mocha cake, which looks really good as well. That was kind of my third option, but I felt like 3 would probably be a bit excessive. Got Coke as well. I reckon calorie-wise, I'm doing pretty well today. Like I feel like I haven't had to force it so far. I mean, I found the last couple of weeks like it's starting to get harder. I'm starting to have to consciously like force myself to eat stuff, which is obviously not ideal. I'm trying to minimise that as much as I can. So stuff like the French toast for breakfast and these cakes now are just like an easier way to get calories in that aren't like too hard. Ultimately, it's pretty enjoyable, and it means that I feel like I'm basically like having a cheat day every day. Like it's crazy. When I think back to when I was cutting and I was like craving so much stuff, like now I can eat whatever I want. And it's human nature that you obviously, when you can have it, the novelty's not there, it's not so exciting, but it's still pretty cool to think that literally whatever I want I can eat, and in pretty solid quantities as well. So at the moment, I'm still enjoying things. Update, I'm back home. I just dropped Stairs and Luca off at Stairs' friend's house. They're going to hang out there for a bit while I get some work done. I've got to do some editing like of this video. Then I have some online coaching, check-ins and programs, etc. to get done. The cakes, by the way, in case you're wondering, which I imagine you were freaking nuts. They were so good. Like the apple and custard crumble thing was crazy good. The amount of custard inside it was outrageous. It was like the place had some kind of custard surplus and they were like, what should we do with all this custard? I know, let's inject it into Matt's cake. Like it was so good. And the other one, the lemon meringue one, was really good as well. I tried a bit of Sarah's, it was decent, but like mine were better, so I'm pretty satisfied with my choices on reflection. Anyway, I'm happy with my calories thus far, so I'm probably just gonna hang out and I'll get some stuff done, have a shower, and the next time you see me will almost certainly be dinner time. Work is done, I've had a shower, which is why my hair looks so sick, and dinner is pretty weird. So I was basically doing like a, you know, like when you haven't been shopping and you just like...
No, stop. You said you were going to make dinner and then I came out and it was rubbish.
Wow, is it rubbish though?
Yeah.
That's quite racist. This is a classic, stereotypical English meal and you're absolutely
What have you gone for, like the Mexican
slandering
vibe
it.
with it and put it in a wrap?
that's the thing. A breakfast
haven't
wrap
got
is a
any-
thing. A breakfast wrap is a thing enjoyed by millions across the country on a daily basis.
I'm just getting a close up here of the.
Well, I'll go for it. I'm proud of it. I think it's absolutely delicious.
What's your plan with the beans there? Are you going to add
That's
them
called
to
the bean surprise.
We're being surprised? What's
Yeah.
the surprise?
There's a bowl of beans. Loads of beans in a bowl. That's a surprise. The surprise is there's loads in there. So basically, yeah, I figured I'd use up some stuff in the cupboards. I've got bacon in there as well. So this is like an egg, bacon, sausage, ketchup wrap. Pretty sick, right? Like a breakfast wrap, but for dinner. Well, that could be like a really early breakfast. In total, I have 3 eggs, 4 sausages, 3 bits of bacon, a wrap, and then the beans. So pretty solid calories, a lot of protein, probably about 4,000 grams of fibre that's going to destroy my intestines. Intestines? Bowel? Any bowel chat while I have my first bite, says? What do you think of bowels? What's your favourite kind of bowel movement?
You're such a weirdo. Are you going to dip it into the beans? Do you like Luca does?
Firstly, that'd be weird under any circumstances, but I'm not going to do it particularly because I have ketchup in the wrap, and anyone that combines ketchup with beans is almost certainly a serial killer or some kind of psychopath, because it's really weird, it doesn't go at all. You can't have two contrasting tomato condiments together. Why do you just be dipping things in?
I just don't understand how you're going to eat them. Are you just going to eat them with a spoon?
No, when I'm done with this, I'll put them on the plate and have them with the egg and the other sausages. Is that alright?
No, I think you should put them in a wrap.
No, I've got ketchup in the wrap. I'm not doing it.
No,
get over it, alright?
wrap.
I'll eat the beans in a minute. Calm down. Jesus.
It's making me feel sick.
Absolute classic. Speaking of classics, I don't actually mind my hair. I think it actually looks alright. I think I prefer it with a quiff, but like, what are you saying,
No one
Says?
cares, Matt. Nobody cares. Here's your coffee.
Thanks, bro. Oh, sick. Got a little milk, like, what's that thing called? A milk frother.
That's like the
Makes the
opposite
milk way
of the
better.
dinner that you served tonight. And the lunch that I made, your dinner was the opposite.
It wasn't. When did it become my dinner? It wasn't even a thing.
You made it.
I didn't say I'm gonna make an incredible dinner.
You were like, oh, I'm going to make this. And then you
didn't
did,
say.
and it was rubbish.
Didn't say that, bro. Anyway, I feel pretty full. That was a lot of protein and a lot of fibre. My stomach is not happy with that. And you're gonna have to get some kind of Febreze overnight. What? Why are you saying that?
Horrible.
No, I mean like just because, yeah, just generally. To make the room smell
I'm
nicer.
eating the last one of those. Yeah?
Alright. Right, so I couldn't pick what I wanted, and so I just bought.
Better than Bueno.
Oh yeah, these are like Aldi's version of Kinder Buenos. They're pretty decent. They're better, but have you ever had? When was the last time you had a Bueno?
Pudding?
It's a fair comparison. When was the last time you had a Kinder version?
Of what?
A spiral.
Oh, what? What's it called? A Kinder
Right
what?
there. Yeah. Right, double deckers, crunchies, and twirls. Realistically, I'll probably have one of each to go with the coffee, and that'll be my eating for the day. I imagine I'll have protein later on with creatine.
What's this? What would you call this?
A spiral.
No, this bit here. I'm holding.
A wrapper.
So I think you should wrap this video up. You're welcome.
Right, do you want me to? You have the option. I can cut that out of the video. Do you want that to exist on the internet? I mean, if personally, I would. If that was me, I'd never want that any history of that ever happening.
No, you touch it yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel like it's been quite an uneventful day, but like it's been terrible weather. The last few days has been absolutely horrendous. It's just been raining all day. It wasn't even slightly funny, let alone this funny. Like, I think Sarah's losing her mind.
Why are you still talking?
Because I'm trying to cover up. I'm trying to make people forget the joke you just made to save your blushes. Hopefully, if I keep talking, it'll just cease to exist in the memory. Yeah, it's been rubbish weather, so I guess it makes it harder to do. So when it gets sunny, I will do more stuff. Plus, we're going away soon, right? We're in the process of booking a holiday because it's Easter now. We're off, or Cez is off for a couple of weeks, so we're going to go potentially to Valencia. Basically, I want to go like somewhere like warm because I'm bored of being cold and raining and stuff. So that'll be nice. Keep you posted on that as things develop. But for now, I'm going to end the video. So I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow.